Turn your treasures into fast cash. What a great idea that is. Well, Donovan Turner is here. He's the manager of ABC Pawn, Coin, and Jewelry in Parma, right?
Yes, sir.
On State Road.
On State Road.
So now we know where you are. So I think of pawn shops, and I always think of movies, late at night, guys going in and trying to sell something, trying to trade in their watch for some money and that sort of thing. What is a pawn shop, and how is it different than what we think it is?
Yeah, so, movies definitely exaggerate a lot of the illegal access that comes with. What we do is report everything that comes in to the police. So you'd have to be a very low-end criminal to come in and be wanting to do any type of fencing with us. Anything that comes in here, we're just helping people.
Right.
Most of our people that come in are going to be a manager of some type of business that might need a little bit of cash to pay his guys. You might be on Social Security, and we're there to help you. So that's really what that pawn shop does. It allows access to cash to people that might not have it.
Yeah. Or you just might want to sell something.
Exactly. We buy stuff all the time. We see a lot of that. We pay more if you're selling something for us. So we see a lot of that.
How'd that show on TV affect your business?
Oh, it definitely has made it boom. Yeah. I'll tell you, it's not as interesting, and we don't have a big bodyguard to kick people out. So I'll tell you, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of people coming in, and that's really the best thing ever, is to be able to help the community.
So I was only talking to him a few minutes, and I was already amazed by all the things we're talking about. Like, we're talking about Pokemon cards. Now, that's what kind of value?
My goodness, this guy right here is like $200, but Pokemon, better pronounced Pokemon cards, are selling so well right now for us. This has exploded since the 90s. Most people are just throwing these cards in their bike tires. This Charizard right here, this is something that so many people would just throw in their bike tire and chew right up. Exactly. This is now a $400 card, and people just don't even know it yet. This is exploding. This market is fun. It's fast, and really, it helps get a lot of the younger generation into the shop as well.
You're going to light up the phone lines here, man.
I hope so.
Yeah,
we got Charizards all day long.
What's this here?
This is just called a slab. So what they do is we send these cards off to another company, and they certify the card, and they give it a number grade based on its condition. And it does raise the value of that and increases the liquidity of the item.
Okay, I'm going to go over here. I see a dime, a Liberty dime, a little Liberty lady on there. It's worth 10 cents, right?
No way, Jose. These are all silver, and these are coins that we used back before 1964. These are all purity of 90% silver, in which we all know silver has gone up like crazy recently. So these same coins that might have only been worth, say, $5, $10 a year ago are now worth $10 to $20, doubling in a lot of these cases.
That's the silver dollar. We got a picture up there on the screen right now, so that's one of the things we've seen. There's a bunch of stuff there.
And that's all the cards that we brought here with us today. This is a nice Formula One tag watch. We love the green. That's a really good close-up picture of the Charizard. There's so much stuff here, and this is just a small portion of what's going on with us.
So the Tag Heuer, what did it retail for in the beginning? What's it worth now, you think?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could buy that retail for about $2,000, but we're selling something like that at our shop for $1,000. We're always trying to get the best deals out.
Right.
And I'm buying this over the counter from a customer, ultimately supporting that chain of growth and supporting that chain of our community. Because, somebody comes in, they buy that from us. Yeah. They're essentially buying it from the customer that just sold it to us.
Yeah, so not all the things go up in value. Like we're talking about all the stuff goes up in value. You can get great deals is what we're talking about also.
Yes, definitely.
Great deals. So what's going on here with these?
Yes, so right here, this is what's called silver bullion. The purity of this is 999.99. So there's almost nothing else in those coins besides silver. These are really easy to trade. These are awesome for you to put cash into as an asset, and that's what a lot of these big companies are doing. They're putting their money into these assets and they're moving them.
If I owned this a year ago, what would I have paid and what's it worth now?
Awesome, yes. So something like this was worth $30 a year ago. Right now it's worth $80.
Whoa!
So imagine
almost
if you
three
bought,
times.
Exactly. And just a couple weeks ago, we were at 120. Yeah. So the market's been fluctuating a lot with silver, with bullion, with gold. There's been a lot of fluctuation, and we all know the market's changing.
I remember silver went in the toilet when people stopped developing photographs because they needed silver to make photographs. So the photographs went away and they went to the phones. Silver went way down.
Yeah.
If you'd have bought it then, wow.
Exactly, and right now we're actually seeing the opposite. A lot of these big chip factories that need silver for their chipping for this new AI software, they're buying and sourcing silver, and right now, since we have so much tariffs going on, it's actually just booming the price for us.
So people want to go to the shop just to see what's going on or bring some stuff or buy some stuff. Where are you? What are your hours?
Yeah, so we're in Parma. We're on 6074 State Road, so we're right there. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6. And Saturday, we're open 10 to 2. Usually on that Saturday, we have a line out the door, and there's just so many people, trying to get in. And we're moving. We're moving the whole time.
Friendly and fun. It's not like the guy you see in the movies after midnight.
Right, exactly. No cigarettes in the front room.
There you go. Nice to see you.